everybody, wherever you are. My name is Hayes, and definitely the program on air is the Hayes Show. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. And you've seen, manze, tumeanza, sindio? As I normally say, a journey of 1,000 miles. Inaanzia single step. Au namna gani? So, tuanze hii set, manze. We are live here from Big Africa Studios. Big Africa Studios. Right here at Eldoret. Rupa Mall. Ukifika tu Rupa hapo, kuja hapo Kids Corner, and definitely utaipata the biggest building hapo, uingie hapo kwa fitness center. Panda tu juu, utapata Big Africa Studios and DJ School. And today on set, manze, let's say a dream come to reality. Ama wanasema ngaje manze?
Wanasema dream come true.
Finally, I'm sitting here with the legend himself, Papa Fololo, the king of Kapungala. Dakika tatu. Tuanze. Niko fiti manze. Daddy Owen.
Yes.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Nashukuru
Mungu.
Kabla hatujaingia kwa nini uko Eldoret ya? Wacha kidogo tupige tujue bana huyu Daddy Owen manze. Umepotea sana lakini music naye bado inasimama. Hata leo nikipitia mali the king is the king. Au sio?
Muziki lazima tupige. But I always say everything has its own time.
Yes.
So there's a time whereby you're recording an album, the time where you're releasing singles, the time whereby you're watching and seeing, because there's always a break.
Yes.
A break is very important. We call it a recess in music. So that sometimes your recess inakusaidia ku create a new sound, to understand the market differently, and to introduce something new. Because the more uko industry, sometimes unaweza shindwa ku bring something new because you have the pressure of I have to release a hit song tomorrow. So you're working so hard to release hit songs more than impacting the society. Kabisa.
Ebu tupatie tu. I know umekuwa ukipiga sana hiyo. Tobina tu kayo. Ama tupatie Kapungala kwanza. The king of Kapungala, Papa Fololo. Manze bado tunaisikia bana. Bado tunaisikia.
Leo kuna moto, kuna waka, kuna moto, tunakata mpaka chini, tuna dance. This is Daddy Owen once again.
Fire. Karibu sana LD. Unaona Eldoret manze?
LD nitapoa.
Uko na history na Eldoret ya?
Very long history, because given a chance I think from Nairobi is of course Kakamega is my home, but LD is that 1 second home in the same. If I have a chance to settle somewhere in Nairobi or in Kenya, maybe Eldoret should be my first option.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eldoret niko na very good history with Eldoret, because I remember even my breakthrough album I recorded here in Eldoret. Wow. So for me, niko na very soft spot for Eldoret.
Yani hiyo ngoma yako Kapungala ndio ilikuwa breakthrough ya?
Yeah, Kapungala ndio.
Ulifanya hapa. Studio gani manze?
Ilikuwa LBDS studio. Lucky Ben Digital Studio. Tunakumbuka Bishop Ben Bahati.
Yes. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, may he rest in peace. Alitupatia an opportunity that if ataka uko Nairobi unaweza kuja tu Eldoret, come settle here. Alikuwa amechukua nyumba mahali pale West Indies.
Yes, I know.
Aka set up studio, akasema say if you're talented enough you can come and work on something, kama ni album, kama ni singles, kama ni songs, just come. So nikatoka Nairobi, mimi my boys kadhaa, kina Danko, Kera, Alan Aaron, tukakuja Nashville, tukakuja hapa Eldoret. Then we stayed here for like a month just recording the album, and it really panned out to be one of the most iconic things I've ever done. Yes. So Eldoret for me is like my second home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Tuko na talent bana. Na sasa hii tumefunguliwa, naweza sema tumefunguliwa ni a channel whereby hakuna excuse, hakuna haja uende Nairobi. Ama namna gani? Tueleze sasa. You know hapa Eldoret kuna wasanii lakini wanasema manze niko na talent ndio lakini hakuna ile resource. You see, hakuna ile kusema like sina do ya recording, So right now tumefungulia hapa Big Africa. It's amazing.
For me, Zambia wasanii wa this region. When I'm talking about the region, we're talking about guys from Eldoret, Kitale, Kakamega, Kericho. just around South and North Rift. Wajue, right now there's a very good studio here in Eldred, into Bigger Freak Studios. And I've been in the industry for more than 18 years. So I understand what is a good studio, I understand what are the studios, I understand all these things when it comes to studios. And this is one of the best studios that we have around. And for me, I believe it's working well because at the end of the day, the equipment, the investment that has been done here, and even the plan and the projection, the 5-year plan, 10-year plan, when it comes to a studio, this studio has a very big plan for the entertainment industry, for musicians, and apart from musicians, there are so many other things which are going on here. But for today, we are here to talk about the studio mostly.
Wow. So kuna wale wasanii wanasema maybe wanaweza sema kwamba hapa ni expensive, you know, sina hizo do. You get?
Kama expensive kuja Nairobi basi.
Mshasikia bana. Mshasikia. Before tumalize show, semaje, I don't know how I can put it, Daddy Owen. Kuna mtu anaweza sema kwamba I cannot be able to sing because okay, naweza record nyimbo, naweza fanya all that, nimeweka resources zangu hapo, but haitalipuka down there, haitalipuka huko nje. You get? Haizi toka huko nje. So is it ile consistency anapaswa kuwa nayo ama ni vipi?
Let me shock you.
Because you know one, sorry, kabla hujajibu hiyo, mtu anaweza piga tu ngoma moja na aseme kwamba nimerekodi hapa Big Africa na nataka ifanye nini, iende kaende. So
what we get wrong as musicians or people who want to become musicians, let me give you a very vague, a very good example. As of now, as we speak, I have 5 albums and many other songs or singles. So if you count for now, on average each album ipatie 10 songs, because kuna album ingine kuna 11 songs, ingine kuna 15 songs. So on average give each and every album 10 songs. So on average niko na more than 60 songs.
What?
Yeah. Hizo ni personal za Daddy Owen. 60 songs. Sijaongea collabo, sijaongea zile nimekuwa featured, sijaongelea hizo. And to be very honest, I can assure you, when I nikienda nikae chini and be real with myself, I don't have more than 10 hit songs. So it's just an example I'm giving you that not every song is a guarantee hit song.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
It takes a catalog of so many songs. You understand?
Yes.
You can have a hit song when you start your career, but it's no guarantee that you'll always have hit songs for the rest of your career.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So that should not be the aim for every musician. Because what I know, every musician when they step into the studio, all of them are believing, what I've recorded, in normal. But no one has a reality to check to say, at the end of the day, the song can work or the song cannot work. But you need to know, why am I doing the song?
Yeah.
If your aim is to do a hit song, utashinda hapo kungoja hit song.
Cool.
But if your aim is to impact the society, to change people's mindset, to talk to people who are going through something, to motivate other people, then everything will be beneficial for even the listener and you as a person who's working on it. Because if you rely or depend on every time that you're waiting for a hit song, then to be very honest, utacha mziki mapema. Because your first song can be a hit song, but the rest, like 5, 10 songs will never be a hit song. And then maybe on the 10th song is when you'll get a hit song. Let me give you a good example. I started my career in music 2002. You understand? So my first 2-3 songs, of course, they were very huge songs in churches, but not nationwide.
Yes.
So across the country, people didn't know who I was, but people in church knew who I was. So can you imagine from 2002? Personally, if you ask me, other people maybe they'll have a different opinion.
Yes.
But personally, if I assess my career, from 2002, nilingoja from 2002 paka 2009. That's when I had a breakthrough album. That's when I had Kapungala. You understand? So you can count all those years. It's more than 6 years.
Yes, true.
Working on something, and you see, my first album was 2004. That was my first album. My second album was 2007.
Wow.
So my third album is when I had a breakthrough. You understand?
What?
So by the time I had a breakthrough, it means I had more than 30 songs.
You
You understand? And it's, I can say one of my most successful albums is Kapungala, and then after that, the next album. You understand? So people should get it straight that not only when you go to the studio is when you're guaranteed a hit song. A hit song can come when in the process. You understand? And then there are other artists who don't depend on hit songs.
Yes.
Their career itself is just a motivation to other people.
Very
You understand? The way you carry yourself, the way you talk about issues that affect society, the way you inspire other people, it's bigger than the music that you produce. So sometimes your aim should not just to be looking at hit songs, but your aim should be looking like, what is the main reason why I do what I do? It starts from there. The moment you realize the main reason why you're doing music, you look at music in a different way. But if you're looking at music of, you want to sell music, you want to sell downloads, you want to have a hit song, then you're getting it wrong. You understand? So anyone who wants to come to Big Africa Studios, we can assure them we have serious mentorship from experienced people who work in the industry. Music is 360. I always tell people, it starts from the song, you as a personality, social media, publications. You understand? All these things make you a musician. Yes. So it's not dependent on only the product that you produce in the studio. It depends on events and all these things.
Yes, yes.
So we have experience of people who are DJs here. We have people who are just big players in the industry.
Yes.
So anyone who comes and records or signs his content at Big Africa Studio, they're assured of getting 360 more than just a song that they release to go out there.
Wow, I like it. Umeongelea about events, yeah? Sasa unajua corona imetufanya ile mambo.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
So mtu anaweza sema this is not the perfect time ya maybe kufanya ma recording zangu ama you know, what do you have to say about that?
And that is one thing that I commend some of the few artists I saw during the pandemic working or doing something. And that's why we have a live band section here.
Wow.
And during the live band section, of course, we can be creative and we mix live band together with live stream. You understand? So an artist can come here and then they record something and then it will be live streamed somewhere. Either that one is a negotiation to be done, either on our platform or on the artist's platform, depending on where the value is. So through streaming, of course, there's a lot of revenue that all of us can make. Understand? Yes. So we need to understand that as artists, we need to be very creative and innovative, because even the events industry is really changing. After the pandemic, we don't know how it will look like, but we need to be the best setters to make sure that we conform to the new ways of doing events.
Amazing. Ushasikia bana. Ushasikia. So kuna wasanii hapa Eldoret pia wanasema, what does it take, to have a collab with the king of Kapungala, Daddy Owen? Bado unafanya wa collab?
Collab manze.
Sahi.
Collab ni kizaza kidogo.
Acha hizo bana.
Collab ni kizaza kidogo. But I think when I'm you know, there's a season where you feel like you just want to do collabs. Yes. But there's a season where you feel like you just want to concentrate on you as your own, as a product.
Yes.
So right now I'm working on my new album. So I'm not so keen about it, but you never say never. You never know, because you might meet someone who is really. Sometimes I always say, when I do a collab with someone, it doesn't mean that all of them they look at me as a legend or a hero. Sometimes I'm inspired by them and tell them, hey, but they come jump on this track.
Yes.
So you never say never. Maybe one of these fine days we'll do a collab with anyone. Someone from Eldoret.
Talking about never say never, album inatoka lini, Daddy Owen?
Album we project by later this year. We can say by August, but maybe October there. Projecting that.
Sasa sahi wakati ya corona, revenues inaweza toka kwa wapi sasa? Unajua kuna wale pia wasanii bado they want to give up. Kuna wale walikuanga wasanii wamenini but they want to give up on this, wafanya other things. You get?
I tend to wonder why artists right now find it hard. Because sahi kuna so many avenues to become a musician, so many avenues to record, so many avenues to make revenue. So sahi music is not like BNC tulikuwa. Of course kuna positives right now and negatives. Ama kuna pros and cons right now that maybe us tulikuwa na advantage Of course, there are some advantages that us we face more than this generation, and there's some disadvantages, and there are some huge advantages that these guys are facing more than what we faced those days. Because at the end of the day, they are enjoying coming into the industry with a clear vision of where I'll put my song.
Yes.
You see, if you have a YouTube channel, it's an opportunity for everyone. Your song can be viewed from Brazil.
Wow.
Your song can be viewed in Ethiopia. A song can be viewed here in Kenya. So it's an opportunity for everyone. For us, those days, ilikuwa unatoa muziki unapeleka kwa radio station. That radio station is just limited to a region or to a town or to a nation. But YouTube is more of an open market for everyone.
True.
Either in Kenya or abroad. So there's so many avenues for you to promote your music and for you to make it in the music industry than us who ilikuwa, hey, everything was so limited. And then it was dependent on someone. If someone likes your songs, they'll play it. If they don't like your song, right now it's more of, it's an open market. And it's not about making it the way they think. You see, an artist goes on YouTube and they expect, just because they saw someone yesterday loading a video and after a few hours the video had like, let's say 10,000 views, they expect even them to have the same. It never works like that. Everything must be built. Rome was not built in a day. So everything must be built to become, even for you as a person, you must build yourself to become a brand. So right now you can be discouraged, but one day, one time, you'll reach that level that you expect. But use a very interesting word. You said consistency.
Yes.
So it all depends on consistency. If you're consistent enough, then we'll see the revenues.
Wow. Video quality. What do you have to say about maybe video quality? Is it all about also video quality ama msee tu bora umerecord, piga video, peleka?
I like our fans nowadays. Our fans nowadays can differentiate between a poor video and a good video. Kitambo walikuwa na any video they'll watch because it's a video they'll watch. But nowadays, our fans can understand and differentiate between a good quality video and just a normal video.
Yes.
So, as an artist, package yourself. A music video is like a billboard.
Wow.
You understand?
Wow.
Your song propels you. Your song is a product, but a music video is more like a billboard. It's just to announce that you're here, just to announce who you are, and just to show people your demeanor, how you carry yourself and all these things. So your music video is your billboard. Yes. So it must sell and it must look nice. It must be very strategically placed for everyone to see. Yeah.
Haya, my second last question tukimaliza.
Oh, kuna ya last?
Kuna ya last.
Mungeka pasta.
Second last question. The message. It's not all about music too, the kind of message that you're passing out there. What do you have to say about the message, yeah?
I always tell people, you must be relatable. You must talk about things which can relate to people who are watching and listening. So even you as a musician, your message should relate to the... Yesterday I had a session with a young artist here. He came and he's very good. He has vocal prowess and all that. But his writing has a problem because he's writing about methali, misamiati and all those things. So I told him, it's not bad what you're writing and all that, but do your people who you want to speak to understand the methali and misamiati? You understand? You need to talk about things which are very relatable in the society, so that if anyone listens to your song, your mom, your dad, your guka, you understand, all these people, your kids, should listen to your song and understand immediately, and they get it immediately. It should not be something that, it should not be like an exam or a sum that you're giving them find X. Don't make them overthink on what you're trying to say in a song. The song should be very direct, clear, so that when they listen to it, they pick it and they say, oh, this guy is going through this, even me, I'm going through it. So I can relate to what he's saying. So messaging is very important. And I always tell people, the most important thing in a song, it starts from who do you want to talk to. Yeah. The moment you know who you want to talk to. Your target audience. Your target audience. The moment you know them. You understand? Even Christ said in the Bible, my sheep know my voice. The moment you know them and they know your voice, if you tell them go left, they'll go. If you tell them go right, they'll go. But if you don't know your target audience, you'll struggle shifting goalposts here and there, because today Gingaton ndio imeshika, kesho ni Bongo ndio imeshika, kesho kutwa ni Lingala. So you'll try to do all these things. But the moment you know my target audience just appreciates what I do and they're willing to listen to what I do, you'll get it. Wow. Yeah. Amazing. Final remarks. Tumalizie kufunga mkutano. Ambia artists pale bana. Gospel artists, any artist pale. What's your final remarks on? My final remark is just to I'll repeat the same thing and say, our gospel content right now needs more of us knowing who we are talking to, because there's a huge gap. Gospel is not, the music is not done badly. The music is done well, but the connection is just between the audience and the producer who is a musician.
Yes.
When you release a product, you need to know who are you talking to. What are they crying for? What are they asking for? So if they are complaining that the content is not there, we need to go back to the drawing board as musicians and understand why are they saying the content is not there? Why are they saying that the music is not working for them?
Yes.
So all these things need to be considered. And muhindi anasema kila siku, the customer is always right.
Yes.
Rule number 1. Rule number 2, when the customer is wrong, rule number 1 applies. What is rule number 1? The customer is always right.
Yes.
So the audience is always, rule number 1, the audience is always right.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And if the audience is wrong, rule number 1 applies. What is rule number 1?
Audience is always right.
Audience is always right.
Yes.
So we as gospel artists, we need to go back to the drawing board and understand why do they complain? Why are they saying this and that? And at the same time, we need to live what we speak about. We need to live right. As in, if we are talking about being spiritual in our songs, we need to be spiritual, because the connection is music is not what we see. Music is past physical. Music is spiritual, very spiritual. You understand? So you need to connect in the spirit for you to connect to their spirit, so that they can listen and they connect into your spirit.
Wow.
And that's the most important thing.
Wow.
And finally, I just said, guys, if you live around this region, Eldoret and its environs, there's a very good studio. It's a big Africa studio, an amazing studio here at Triple Mall. If you come, trust me, you'll find like the standards that are here, from the microphone, setup, studio, equipments, softwares, and all these things. And even from the receptionists to the producers, the people who work at Big Africa Studios, you'll feel special. And it should always demand for you to just give us a good quality when it comes to music. And because they are ready, they are willing, and especially the investment that has been done here, they are always ready for you as an artist to come and showcase your talent. And then we convert the talent to become something bigger and better. So welcome to Big Africa Studios. If you live around Eldoret and its environs, from Iten, Kericho, Kitale, all you guys, you're invited. And from there, we can discuss more. There are others who are talented, but they don't have the money. There are others who have the money, but they don't have the talent. And there's a mixture of both. All these things can be discussed here. And then eventually we'll come up with something good. And we'll transform the music industry in the region. And we'll become big in Africa.
Wow. Amazing. So powerful. Au sio? So watu wangu manzi, nawaomba msiangushe Dadeon manzi. Dadeon has come all the way from Nairobi hadi hapa kutushikilia, au sio? Karibuni sana hapa. Come discuss. Kama vile amesema, whatever you have, just come. At the end of the day, we are after that talent of yours. Safi sana. So tunamaliza. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and share to your friends manze, and your family also. Na tutashukuru. Let's grow pamoja, au sio?